after a tough loss in the previous season's finals. The LaSalle Green Archers are looking to bounce back and compete for the championship. They are gearing up for a strong showing in UAAP Season 88, with several key players returning and new recruits bolstering their roster. Despite losing arguably the best college player in the country in Kevin Kiambao, the Archers should feel optimistic with their Season 88 chances, as they have a veteran-laden returning core that will be bolstered by an extremely strong transfer and recruitment class. LaSalle will be led by a core group that includes returning players like Mike Phillips, Earl Abadam, Andre Dungo, Voris Marasigan, and foreign student athlete Henry Aganan. But the real story of LaSalle's UAAP Season 88 campaign will most probably be written by 5 new Green Archers, namely Luis Pablo, Mason Amos, Kian Baclan, Jacob Cortez, and blue-chip rookie recruit LeBron James. These 5 newcomers mirror the famous 90s-era Fab Five of the U.S. NCAA Michigan Wolverines in terms of potential impact and pedigree. Early returns during the preseason seem to validate this theory. Preseason tournaments usually give hardcore UAAP fans a glimpse on what's to come, and these 5 have certainly not disappointed, providing high-end contributions to the Green Archers as they won the Asiabasket Invitational, beating their arch-rivals, the Ateneo Blue Eagles, in the finals. They also made the semifinals of the Filoil Eco Oil Tournament, sweeping their first 7 games before succumbing to last year's UAAP Finals tormentor, the UP Fighting Maroons. Here's a more detailed look at LaSalle's own version of the Fab Five and how they performed during the preseason. Jacob Zion Cortez started last year's college transfer season with a bang by announcing his decision to move from the NCAA's San Bedar Red Lions to the LaSalle Green Archers on January 12, 2024. This comes right after he led the Red Lions to the championship in season 99 of the NCAA. And while the 5'11" lead guard played for San Beda in college, Cortez was actually a LaSalle Green Hills greenie before transferring to UST High School. He is also the son of LaSalle legend and point guard Mike Cortez. The younger Cortez is expected to lead the backcourt for the Green Archers and play both guard positions this coming UAAP Season 88. His preseason performance has been nothing short of superb. During the Asiabasket Invitational, he averaged almost 13 points per game while shooting at a high 51% clip from the field. He also added 3 rebounds and 4.4 assists per game. His stats during the Filoil Eco Oil Tournament were nearly identical, as he finished the tournament averaging 13 points to go along with almost 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Overall, in 16 preseason games, Cortez averaged 12.9 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. He also chipped in 1.3 steals per outing on the defensive end. These numbers mirror the numbers from his last season with the Red Lions, wherein he averaged 15 points, to go along with 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal per game. Kian Baclan was the next high-profile transferee that committed to LaSalle in early 2024, announcing his transfer from the NU Bulldogs to the Green Archers on February 3, 2024. Baclan was the Bulldogs' starting point guard for the past 2 years before deciding to move to LaSalle. Curiously enough, the 5'7" guard from the Southern Metro Manila also has LaSalle roots, as he played high school basketball for the LaSalle Zobel Junior Archers before committing to the Bulldogs. Baclan is expected to share lead guard duties with Cortez in the upcoming UAAP season, with both players alternating point guard and shooting guard duties. His combined preseason stats of 11.9 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 4.7 assists per game are slightly higher than his NU Bulldog numbers in season 86, wherein he averaged 10.6 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 4.4 assists per game. Manuel Antonio Luis Pablo, a 6'7" forward center from Cavite, is the last of the so-called prodigal LaSallians to return to the Green Archers fold, having played for the LaSalle Green Hills Greenies in the Junior NCAA League. The former UP Fighting Maroon made his transfer official on February 15, 2024. Pablo is a former NCAA Juniors MVP who hardly got to play during his one-and-done season with the Maroons. His UAAP rookie averages of 1.5 points and 1.8 rebounds per game on 9 minutes of average playing time belie his true potential as a modern stretch big. Fortunately for LaSalle, he has proved them right with increased production during the preseason tournaments. In 15 games, the young big man averaged around 7 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 1.4 assists per game, while logging just under 18 minutes of playing time each outing. Admittedly, Mason Francis Amos's transfer to the LaSalle program created a huge firestorm in the UAAP circles when it was first made public on July 1st, 2024. Not only was a high-profile recruit leaving Ateneo, he was also transferring to their sworn enemies and arch-rivals, the De La Salle Green Archers. But now that it's been over a year after the announcement, both the school and the player have moved on and are preparing for the upcoming UAAP season. Amos, a 6'7" stretch forward from Australia, is expected to cushion the blow of Kevin Kiambao's departure from the team. While his defense, playmaking skills, and basketball IQ are still nowhere near that of the back-to-back UAAP MVP, he is expected to improve on these in time. Meanwhile, he can still help the team with his shooting and rebounding. During the recent preseason, Amos averaged 10 points and 4.6 rebounds per game across 15 games, a slight improvement over his rookie year averages of 8.9 points and 3.4 rebounds with the Blue Eagles. His three-point shooting continues to be his main asset, averaging 1.5 makes per game on 41% shooting. LeBron James Doep is the youngest of the so-called Fab Five for this year's Green Archers. The 19-year-old Albay native is a true incoming freshman, having played high school basketball for the Perpetual Help Junior Altus just this past year. The 6'7" wingman, who was named MVP during NCAA Season 100, averaged 15.4 points, 8.3 rebounds to go along with 2.8 stocks, steals, and blocks per game. He joined the preseason late and only played a total of 3 games, averaging 4 points and 1.7 rebounds each outing. Nevertheless, given his size and high school career pedigree, he is expected to make an impact in this year's UAAP tournament. In terms of number of playing years left in the UAAP, every member of LaSalle's Fab Five will have at least 2 years of eligibility, with Pablo having 3 and Doep the full 5 years. The story of LaSalle's UAAP Season 88 campaign doesn't have an ending yet, but judging by the performance of the 5 incoming players in the preseason and the fact that this particular group of LaSalle players now know what it feels like to come in second, it won't be a surprise that they just might manage to write a Cinderella ending to their Season 88 story.